Hi there. So I'm often asked how the Word of the Day practice as a spiritual practice dances with Word of the Day as a creative practice. And what I'm going to say here quite bluntly is that one of the ways that we refer to this larger energy is as the creator. So it makes sense that every act of your imagination or your expressing something is a sacred act. And sacred means presentness. It means a feeling of self-acceptance. When you have that feeling of being connected to everything, it includes yourself. And this is what we want to strive for. So I'm a spiritual person. I meditate. And what I do is I will wake up in the morning and I will do my Word of the Day cluster, which is I always keep on a pad next to me on my bed, which is a circle with some other circles drawn around it and lines connecting it. And I will almost always do my Word of the Day first. And then I will go to the bathroom or get up and I will do the practice that I call the self-hug. And self-hug is involved with you going into the restroom so you can see yourself or mirror, putting your hands on your shoulders, and then either closing your eyes or looking into the mirror and saying, I love you and your name. We'll always be safe. We'll always be together. Taking a breath and then smiling. And when you smile, you send dopamine up into the brain, which makes you feel good. It underlies this as a spiritual practice. And this saying hello to yourself and that feeling of warmth and self-acceptance is the entire intention of all the spiritual doctrines you ever read. This is what they're trying to get you to get to. Because once you're here and you're in the center, then everything is possible. And you are in a state of presentness, which is what we're trying to achieve. So if you consider that process of getting yourself into that spot, a creative process, now you want to start to understand the feedback loop. So what you can do with the Word of the Day is start to inquire about those things that are preventing you from being present. And so when I wake up in the morning, for example, the other day, my word for some reason was textile. And that's part of it. You never know what you're going to get, which is fun. But then when I did my little cluster, things came up like weaving, threads, carpet, and then an expression where, you've lost the plot is an English expression. And what it immediately triggered into me was that I had so much work that I had to do that I had literally lost the plot in the sense that I didn't know what I should do first. And that was what was creating some stress, self-criticism, and self-doubt. So once the Word of the Day showed me what I couldn't see because I was inside the project problem, not outside it, I was able to then systematically use another cluster, make a list of everything that I actually had to do, and then make some reasoned decisions about what I should do. Now, I consider that kind of self-collection a spiritual act. So whichever way you want to use this Word of the Day process, to add this is a way of adding a level of cognition without leaving the deep spiritual part of yourself and having to go into the brain part of you, which shuts you down and tries to get you involved with ordinary things. So if you're enjoying the conversation, see below.